Happy Tuesday, everybody. So we finished Sonnet 130. Congratulations. My seventh graders in week 4 have now completed a remix translation of Shakespeare. Y'all should be really proud of yourself, and I told you it wasn't going to be quite as hard as you thought. I think there's this stigma attached, but you guys were rock stars and did it. So today we did lines 7 through 14. So 7 picks up with, and in some perfumes there is more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks, into line 8. So we remix this to some perfumes smell really good, but her breath stinks, is nasty. Any of those smelly adjectives that he compares her to is fine. Line 9, I love to hear her speak, yet well I know. He likes to talk to her and enjoys the conversation. They used yet. We use the word but mostly instead, so that's why we have this guy here. So I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. But her voice is aggravating. So music sounds way better than her voice. So while he loves the conversation, the sound of her voice is not exactly pleasing. Line 11, I grant I never saw a goddess go. We would use admit, so he has never seen an angel or a goddess walk. My mistress, when she treads on the ground. So my girlfriend, we know that translation. She only walks on the ground, maybe walks heavily on the ground. So 11 and 12, he tells us that he has never seen an angel, a goddess, someone fantastic, above a human quality. But he knows that his girlfriend, she's on the ground. She doesn't float, she doesn't have wings, she doesn't fly. 13 and 14, our last two are called a couplet in a sonnet because they are together and they're the grand finale. This wraps it all up. Normally is your mic drop in a sonnet. So he writes, and yet by heaven I think my love is rare, as any she belied with false compare. So he tells me, and yet by heaven, that our love is so rare and so special, as any she belied with false compare. He's saying that what she is being compared to are nothing but lies. So, translated, that the true vision and version of love and beauty is what she is, and the other descriptions that we see are not real. So some classes I gave the example of one of my favorite TV series, The Vampire Diaries, guilty. And every time we see Elena or Catherine, her doppelganger, they are gorgeous. We have the long hair and the lashes and the lips and all the things, and they are just pristine. According to Shakespeare, that doesn't exist, and he's correct, because what we see on TV, what we see in music videos, what we see when we read a book now normally is fiction, meaning they are characters and they are not real. But what he has described in his girlfriend is real. She is legit. And while she may not be perfect on the outside, that doesn't matter because she's still real. She still is who she is, and that is what true love and beauty really is. So his mic drop is, while all of these not so fabulous things, while I have dogged you for 12 lines, may not be amazing and fantastic, but they are who you are, and I love you for that. So whether we think those are redeeming enough qualities is yet to be determined on an individual basis. But I think that last line, once we remix it and put it into our own words, does speak for itself in a way. So make sure this is complete, lines 1 through 14. If you like other words better, as long as they are synonyms, that they mean the same thing, I am cool with that. We will do slide 3 tomorrow, so don't turn it in yet. We will do slide 3 together tomorrow. Make sure y'all are keeping up on your reading journal and your membeam. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Thanks, guys.